All right, out here today with the Prime Divide, I'm checking. I had a long conversation with Jeremy from Shot 3D. Jeremy, if you're watching this, putting it to the test. If I could use this bottom pin and my bottom indicator here on my dial proof to get me some of those extra long yardages, and how true would it stay all the way through? I don't know, I've never done it, so this would be a first for me. So I thought this is a good time to get some of those reps and test that. It's hot, it's humid, sun's going down. Feels like it's getting closer to deer season because it feels nasty like an Arkansas summer. So let's get some of these reps. We're going to use the bottom arrow for all of this and see how close it is. Just upper left hand corner. So what I also wanted to do with this time was talk about, I posted a video the other day on a TikTok or something about just how far do you think this shot was. Checking the sight tape on this Prime Divide, dialed sight. Tell me how far you think this shot is. Leave a comment, I'll let you know at the end. .118.5. And it's like 120 yards, 118.5 yards, like that pretty long shot, obviously. And I had a lot of comments about you're slamming the release or you're punching the release or whatever, which I didn't know I was under such scrutiny of my release work, but I thought it was kind of funny, so we'll talk about that. Okay, so it's in the dot, so that's pretty. All right, this is 70.3. So we'll put this on 70. So the reality is, with this bow and with my particular pin float, I'm pretty steady till about 80 yards. With the size of the target and the amount of movement of the bow, 20 to about 80, I'm normally pretty good. Now things change obviously, and some shots aren't that great, but I feel like 20 to 80, I can work that hinge pretty slow and get a somewhat surprise shot. Maybe not every time, but most of the time I can get a pretty good surprise. Whew, that flew weird coming out of the bow. Just a smidge right. Height-wise though, at 70, this seems to be about right. All right, 70 is good. Let's go to 80. 83.5 yards. Again, we're using our bottom pin. Get it pretty close to 84. But in reality, the farther away you get, I think this is with most people with a hinge that shoot hinges for this type of stuff, the smaller it gets, the farther away you get, the more your pin floats on and off the target, the punchier you're gonna get. You're gonna have to get a little more command shot the farther away you get. And I think that's why 80 and in, my groups are pretty good. You know, when you get out to 90, 100, 110, things get a little wonky. Let's go 83.5 yards. That was just right of the dot. Ooh, that one fell low. Man, just under it, maybe an inch or two under it. So we might start, the sight tape might get off a little bit the further back we go. We are at 93.8. Again, I feel like I'm going to be less accurate using a bottom pin the further out I get. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I feel like I'm gonna see. Just too much stuff in the sight picture, not being able to aim off that top pin is gonna get a little confusing. 95 yards, bottom pin. Low right. So I may be a yard off or so the farther out I get, because I'm definitely seeing lower hits. Oh, that one was money. So again, as I get closer to 100, you're going to see a little bit more of the rapid shot, because we're just, the target is getting smaller the farther we get away. 103, I don't know why I've been on the threes so much today, that's just random. Bottom pin, 103 yards. Ooh, low left. Oh, I used the top pin. You gotta be kidding me. I knew that would happen eventually. That thing hit the dirt and skipped into it. I hope it's not broke. Good Lord. Idiot. That's right in there. All right, 103. Pretty close, maybe a touch low. All right, now's the test that we've actually been wanting to do. 120 and a half. I think I've got 3 arrows left. It's been pretty accurate as we've walked it back. I've actually been slightly impressed. So I'm gonna put this at like 121. Because I feel like we're off a little. Good clearance here, no issues there. So in the past, 120 for me to shoot 120, like I gotta turn the arrow and it just barely gets through. So 120, using the bottom pin, here goes nothing. Whew, way low. All right. That one didn't light up for some reason. I think that one was left. All right, I'm gonna go pull these. We're gonna shoot them again. Because I kind of want to just see where 120 groups, if it's low, if it's high, if it's right, if it's left, whatever. So it's on there good enough. We might be a yard or two low, but that's an easy fix. 120.3, so I'm gonna add a couple yards, and then what I'll probably do is I'll move this void, I'll lock in 120, and I'll move this void, this wheel, to whatever 120 would be, because my whole goal with this bottom pin is just for long shots. I won't use it for anything under 100 because my regular sight tape is dialed in for 20 to 100. Newsflash, I'm not a professional archer, so I'm gonna punch this trigger some. So if this bothers you, shield your eyes. Oh, still low. Still low. All right, I'm adding a couple more yards. All right, that's bottom left of the orange. Top of the orange, but it might have been me moving. All right, that was a good shot. We're at the bottom of the orange. That's 2 at the bottom of the orange. So we'll go a couple more yards. So we're at like what would be 128 maybe for 120. So 8 yards. Height-wise is good, just right. That's where I felt it broke. Such low. Bottom of the orange, I feel. Still low. All right, we're gonna add another yard. So we're at like 130 now. Grouping actually really good for 120 yards. We're just low left on pretty much all of them. Okay. That one looks better. Money. That may have been the best shot. We're an inch maybe above the white. Just a smidge low, but not bad. That one didn't light up. Just left. Height's good. We might have found our 120 mark, which is actually like 131. Got a good little group going there. We'll shoot the last one that doesn't have a lighted knock, but all right, we'll see how those ended up. All right, I know it looks like a Christmas tree down here, but what's important is we started down here and just kept adding yards, adding yards, adding yards, adding yards. And you can see these last groups we've shot were these. I did think I had one that might have been one of these flyers down here, but I like this a lot better than this. Those 2 that I said weren't going to light up, the last shots, this one way up here. Another one I said, that didn't light up. And then I think we had, some of our last ones are these 3 right here for sure. When I said I think we found our mark, we're still a click high, but I don't know how much of that I can work out just from human error shooting a bottom pin, because there's a lot of trash in the way with a bottom pin. It's hard to see the target through that bottom pin. I really just want to use that pin for the long bombs, 120 yards at the big elk and stuff like that. So I'm not super concerned about it. It's just one hit in the vitals, which I think that would be in the vitals if you're talking about a big elk target at 120 yards. So I'm not too mad about that. Yeah, I do slam the trigger at 120 yards. Not gonna deny it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. With this particular bow, because it does hold so good, between 20 and 80, I generally work it slow enough that I could stop if I wanted to, and generally it's a mostly surprise shot. It's not 100% surprise every time, but it's mostly a surprise shot. I'm not mad about that. But when you get past 80, for me anyway, no guarantee it's going to be a surprise. Jeremy, I'm hoping, if you're watching this, I'm hoping I can move that dial and have a 120 mark and lock it back in, and I'll have a bottom pin that can reach out and hit some of those long bomb shots that y'all have got set up for Shot 3D in Oklahoma coming up here in just a few days. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Go check out Rambo Bikes. Use TripleRwoods at checkout. Use Black Flag. TripleRwoods at checkout. I know I will have some with me going to Oklahoma, going to Salt Lake, tack, because them courses and this humidity are going to be rough, but I'll definitely have some hydration with me. So use TripleRwoods at checkout. Like, subscribe, stick around. Appreciate you guys for watching, sticking around. Tons more content coming. Thanks.